NERDSoul.
Yeah, Captain Carter tries to undo the anomaly that strands familiar heroes and villains in the year 1602. Of course, this is what if the Avengers assembled in 1602. Lay ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's go because we got what if up in here. We gonna watch episode 8, and of course, let's do this. Man, that's wrong. Why do you have to start out like this? Loki, all right, now, there's nothing wrong with sibling rivalry and razzing one another. But Loki's trying to get his act on. Thor said, when can we start throwing cabbages? Because I brought a whole bushel. First thing, that means you planned for this to be bad. That means you came, whether he was good or bad, you was already going to throw these cabbages. Thor, you should be ashamed of yourself. But at the same time, it's definitely funny and worthy of a proper sibling rivalry style and thematic amongst the Asgardians. You know what? Shouts out to Loki because the show must go on. The show must go on, man. Look, hey, homie is getting sucked into a rift and he's still getting his act on, man. You can't buy that type of dedication. You just can't. Okay. I might be tripping, but I thought Thor and Hela were there. But then when she gets like sucked out of her chair, Thor says my queen. So I guess that's not Hela because she looked like she was wearing Hela's hat. So I don't, you know what? I'll watch some more. And of course, everyone that be reading 1602 Marvel comics or whatever, if that's a thing, school me. Clue me in. I thought that was his sister. I was thinking they was going to be both making fun of them together, but maybe, hey, who knows? Okay, cool. I got cleared up. Thank you. It is Hela, but it's his sister. He still just says my queen. So I thought it was his queen to be. So I was wrong on that one. It wasn't his queen to be. It was just his queen. You know what I'm saying? Now, I got to call Mad Foul on this. So Hela, Thor's sister, Loki's sister, starts getting sucked up in the air. Thor just standing there, don't do nothing. Captain Carter gotta save her? Save her? Come on now. Now look, I know we want to make Captain Carter the star of this episode. I get it. But in my mind, think about you. Your sister is getting sucked up in some thing. You just stand there watching like, oh, dang, hope she all right. You know what I'm saying? Thor would be the one to like jump up there and go get her, especially since Captain Carter is got Loki in her arms. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I get it. I know she got to be the one in this episode, but it's like y'all got to also kind of make it make sense naturally as well. But you know what? We still gonna roll with it. We still gonna ride. Whoa, Thor. Hold up. I know this boy ain't just trying to throw this on Captain Carter. Captain Carter like, I ain't did nothing. I'm sitting there chilling. No, Scarlet Witch summoned you to stop. What's she summoning me for? If she able to summon, you know I can't do no summoning, right? I am not a summoner. So all of a sudden, okay, you're going to get someone who's more powerful than me to get me to stop something that's too powerful for them to stop. I mean, make that make sense. Where your math at? And yes, I didn't say the TH because this is a whole nother level of multiplication. All right? Don't worry about all that. Now, not only are you mad at her, you talk about seize her. Seize me for what? What I got to be seized for? Man, this Thor is wilding. He is not on the Christmas card list. Okay, so he getting his narrator on, he meaning the watcher. And she's like, yo, I can hear you. Now, here's my thing about all this. He clearly laid it out. I'm thinking maybe I'm missing something. No, I'm not missing something. Peggy has nothing to do with these riffs at all, right? Wanda brings her in, I guess thinking she gonna be able to help. I don't know why. I don't know what is in Peggy's resume that says I can help y'all's dying reality. This is y'all. Who the writers are going? Y'all writers better be writing in this episode. Because okay, if I was to look at Avengers that I would need to stop some kind of multi-dimensional rift, I'm sorry, Captain Peggy or Captain America would not be on that list. Not because I do not like them. But see, we're talking about things beyond their control. See, someone like Wanda or someone like Doctor Strange would be on that list because they be doing portals and stuff. All right, they know about different stuff, all kinds of weird dimensions and things. I would talk to them. Maybe get the Book of Ashanti, and I ain't say Vishanti, I said Ashanti because you know the book that we, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, maybe Vision, but Peggy Carter or Steve Rogers, neither of them would I believe I need for a rift. Now, if I'm like, yo, we're going into war and we're up against some tough odds and I need someone who's going to be able to help strategize and figure out how we can pull a win, those are the two people I call. But if we talking about some mystical or some trans-dimensional mess, they set their own selves up for failure. And then shouts out to the Watcher to be like, look, some people just gonna have to die. Somebody got to die. Yo, the Watcher been watching Paid in Full. He said people die every day, B. You tough, right? Homie said worlds die every day. Oh, yo, Watcher is, he a cold brother. He was like, yo, people die, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? They born, they live, they die. What you gonna do? Let's go back to your universe. She was like, not on my watch. Yeah, I get it. I get it. But what you gonna do? Now I know the writers are gonna do. The writers are gonna have to do a crazy butt pull for this one. But let's see what happens. What I tell you about your boy Happy needing a raise, I'm gonna go on and tell you once again. This boy need a raise. He done dropped Pray Tell and Poppycock. All right, within the same scene. You got to give this man props. All right, the man is creative with his wordplay. Good old Nick Fury. Nick's still holding you down, boy. Nick's like, sounds like you have your mission. Oh, only talking to a pretty bird. Man, Nick, you know what? I guess I'll allow it. That's how Nick do. Nick always be lying and being sneaky and stuff, so we'll let it ride. Of course, Tony Starks would be here. Sorry, Tony Stark. Talk about them Wallaby Clarks from my man Starks. But anyway, of course Tony's here. Of course, why? How could he not be here? And then the fact that he's like, you making up words, it's like opium to his ears. That's funny. But when we first saw Tony, I was like, oh, it's probably Tony because Tony ain't supposed to be here. Because I can't imagine a Tony in 1602. But hey, I guess here we go. 1602 Tony. Rogers Hood? Really? You know what? This episode is actually is getting better. It's getting better by the moment. Rogers Hood? Really though? Captain Rogers. Excuse me. Rogers Hood. He out here talking about you gonna lighten your load now. At the same time, you see Loki, the honeys he was with, they weren't feeling him. But once Rogers Hood. Once Rogers Hood opened up the sunroof, you see their faces, they like, oh, he. See, they saw the movie when he was holding the helicopter and his biceps was all big. That's what they're like, I'll see you. And he like, yeah, girl, you know how I do. Oh, snap, they got your boy Ant-Man too. And, yo, they weren't lying about the lightning and the load. Loki had mad cheese. Imagine a trunk. Imagine how much money a trunk of gold is worth. Like, they opened the joint. It was mad, just coins, just billowing out of the thing. I don't even know if they're bellowing, whatever. Anyway, it was a whole bunch of money. Mad paper stacks. Now, unfortunately, dumb Ant-Man over here only wanted the cake. You know what I'm saying? He was like, look, hey, Scott, I don't know, man. He's a hungry guy. I don't know. But, and the cakes did look nice. Like, don't front. The cake did look nice. But, bruh, do you know how much cake you can buy with a whole treasure chest of money? Like, I thought it was going to be like, like a little bit of money. Loki is walking around with, they ain't spending money. Homie was walking around with a fortune. You had a little spending money. You leave the house, you put like a 20 in your pocket or something just in case you need to use some cash. But this is like leaving your house with like 10 racks in your pockets. Yo, man. Hey, Loki, I ain't saying he deserved to get robbed because, it's that whole, when you say like, hey, you doing this, you deserve this, it's kind of, you get into sort of like a victim blaming kind of mode. But at the same time, if you listen to the song Got by Mos Def, yo, look, why you all out in the hood, got all your chains shining? You know this isn't the right place to be doing that. You out here riding through the woods. This woods is dangerous. You don't know these woods like that. You got your cheese all out. Like think about your city. You know where it's rough at. Let's be for real. Would you leave your car running outside the store? You know what I'm saying? While you go in? No, because you know people, they going to be like, yo, you deserve to get took. You leaving your car like this? You know, you walking around, you got all your chains, like, just diamonds and rings and stuff on trying to shine. You can't be shining like that. People ain't trying to hear that. And then, of course, there's going to be some wolves in them woods. The wolves said, come up off that cake, B. Come up off it. Oh, snap. Your boy saw a Slimmy do out for a back. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, my Margaret is gone. But I see nothing but a Don Breezy in front. I see, I mean, think of it. You know, your woman been gone for years. She passed many moons ago. And then here she come walking up, hair looking all good. You look at the hair. It's glistening off her head and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Suit all clean. I don't know how her suit is clean. They ain't got no washing machines out here. I guess people just using a washboard or something. But then, and her makeup is all done and stuff. She looking like, she looking like his fair maiden from back in the day. He like, oh girl, I miss you. No, this man didn't say great stealing, everyone. Look, hey y'all, look, don't steal nothing. I know we watching this show. I know it seems like he's positively reinforcing the theft, but don't be stealing, y'all. I mean, okay, if it's Loki, maybe you can steal from him, but I mean, don't be stealing from people in general. As a general rule, don't steal nothing. Just if you can't have it, just don't have it, because stealing is wrong. All right, in general. Now, if you gotta steal, it's okay. All right. So many steal for sport, more steal to eat. As Mos Def said that. Yasin Bey said that. Excuse me. Previously, Mos Def. But anyway, so if you stealing to eat, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes times is just rough. But for the most part, don't be stealing. See, they got little mansions in the treehouse, man. They got treehouse mansions. They don't need to steal like that. And if they did need to steal like that, Scott wouldn't be eating all the eclairs for himself, because he'd be like, yo, man, we stealing to eat. Our family got no food, so I ain't gonna eat all the eclairs. See, they just stealing for fun, man. They just stealing, or they just stealing because they don't like Loki. Because I mean, Loki can be a little grating from time to time, and we have no idea what the 1602 version is like. I know y'all saw the hand, right? Y'all saw the hand. Did y'all see how he put his hand on hers? He was like, that was her specialty. He put his hand on. See, when you be like, woman, put your hand in mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, look, you know the deal. Put your hand on you put your hand on them, be like, yeah, woman, you know what I'm saying? This is me. Let her know. Let her know you want to give that tender caress. Whoa. The Yellow Jackets? Who in this time has this type of technology? Unless y'all are going to say that this is like magic that they're using in this case. But Scott says they're copycats. So how is he, like, who gave y'all the power to be getting all teeny in this timeline? All right. Right now it's 1602. Y'all should be able to get small like that. All right. And then on top of that, how can someone say they found out about the treehouse? Bruh, y'all got little mansions up in the trees. How can you not see that? It's, man, y'all ain't even got it cloaked or nothing. Y'all ain't put leaves around it. Y'all ain't put no camouflage paint or nothing. What do you mean? Our secret? It ain't no secret. You just walking through the woods like, yo, there's a big old treehouse over there. It's like, it's not, I mean, I'm not tripping, right? Like, it's mad visible. When they showed the establishing shot, it's super visible. It's tons of trees. It's like a treeborhood out there. I mean, I'm about to work it out wombats. Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw how they locked eyes? Peggy and Steve, you saw how they locked eyes? Now that's a power couple right there. You know what I'm saying? They both got shields, both busting people in the head, using their little fencing swords, like on guard and stuff. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's love. That's love. He looked at her, she looked at him, he said, yeah, girl. Now I know you ain't my Peggy, but woman, I will love you like you need to be loved. But first, let's bust some people in the head with a loaf of bread. Whoa, I didn't know they had the destroyer too. Oh, dang. With all that fire, he about to burn this tree brotherhood down. Or he about to tear this all down. Also, once again, we see the establishing shot of like all these mansions up in the trees with little like walkways to each one. Like, bruh, it's not a secret. It's mad easy to see this. What are y'all talking about? Secret tree? Like, what do you mean secret location? What are they talking about? It's mad visible. Y'all ain't even put like little bushes around it, kind of like hide it. Y'all just chilling. Like, what you mean? And also, somebody gonna have to go down there and deal with that destroyer because I don't think he's gonna stop shooting. Now, I'm loving the teamwork between Lang and Peggy and stuff, but I didn't know that the shield could take a direct hit from the destroyer. Yo, vibranium ain't no joke, man. Now, vibranium does come from the stars, so we don't know what planet or whatever it really came from, so we have no idea. But, bruh, like, the destroyer is bearing down on her, and that shield is holding up. So, yo, vibranium, hey, vibranium for win. And, of course, Wakanda forever. Not a scratch on the thing. Did y'all see the destroyer? Hogan is like, first thing, I ain't friends with Stark. He tells him to stop. When you see the shield again, I mean, the thing is gleaming like it's brand new, like it just came off the lot. I mean, shiggity shine on that, man. Look, and also, look, I know it's easier for the animation, but bruh, can y'all put some dirt up on her suit or something? Like, I mean, she ain't got no dirt, no crust, no, like, I don't know, soot or nothing. Just like, it's, I mean, her, it's like she took this thing out to clean us this morning. Like, I mean, she been rolling around doing backflips and stuff. I mean, I guess, man, maybe it's a lot of starch or something. Maybe a Scotch guard. I don't know how she's doing it. Red Skull is an executioner. Yo, you know what, on the low? Like I said before this series of What If ever even started, I said, you know, this would be a good testing ground to see what people respond to, what they like and what they don't like, and then maybe you can make a series out of that, or maybe a mini series out of that. I would like to see a mini series of this. I would like to see a mini series of Hela with Winwu. Even if it's just a mini series, even if y'all just go and do maybe like 4 or 5 more episodes, I'm digging in 1602, especially how you're like flipping everybody's like identities and what they do. I'm feeling this version. Like, usually when they flip people's stuff around, like even the one with Peter Quill being a kid and stuff, I was like, this is good because there isn't a episode in this season that I don't like. But my favorites right now are Hela and Winwu being number 1, and this one is coming to fast number 2. Man, I'm really digging the 1602. Even though, unfortunately, since it's 1602 and it's in Europe, you know, we ain't gonna get no representation in this joint. But you know, I mean, I am feeling the teamwork and how they flip and stuff. So I mean, I guess there's that. Nice. Just wanted to add in some quick kudos for that little hallway scene. I was digging that, and the animation was fairly smooth. There was one part where it was kind of jittery, but I really liked that. I like the kind of perspective, and even kind of forced perspective as she came around the corner as the hallway curved. That was sweet. I gotta give them credit. That was really cool to watch. Bruce said, Hulk. I ain't gonna talk about puny Bruce, but Hulk said Hulk want peace, and then proceeds to do mad non-peaceful things. But I mean, hey, look, sometimes you gotta be unpeaceful. Yeah, you heard. Just don't follow me here. All right. Sometimes you gotta be unpeaceful to be peaceful. So I mean, I guess that's what he's doing. Of course, Tony would be a day drinker. Of course he would. Why would it? It's only right that he would be a day drinker. Homie, is this grain alcohol in the morning? He's like, yeah, it's what I do. You know what I'm saying? You don't drink in the morning either? I mean, hey, so it's just me. Did you hear that? Steve, my lady. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Go on, put your back down, baby. Oh, I see you, player. Steve. He was like, my lady. Yeah, go on, show him, Steve. Go on, show him the full beard. What you be doing with the beard? See, he got the beard to look nice with it. Oh, show him what you got there, player. Go look, let it hang out. Well, I guess Signal will. I guess we will know that Signal. I mean, when you got the Hulk just bust up in the room like Kool-Aid, talking about Signal, I guess that's all you need. Whoa, hold up. So Thor gave Loki a hammer and he ain't even got it. See, this you see he always out there chasing them honeys and not focused on what he's supposed to do. He out there riding, trying to wine and dine, champagne laid up in the back with 2 slimmies instead of focusing on his art. You know what I'm saying? That's why he ain't got no hammer right now. That's why he's sitting there. He ain't even. It look like he ain't even tripping. People swashbuckling and stuff. He just chilling. Man, see, this is. It's hard to have a sibling that ain't got no focus and you man focus. He's getting his king on, trying to do the best he can do. I mean, he's still doing wrong, but I mean, he's still trying to do the best he can do. And Loki just sitting there trying to be an actor. Whew, boy, oh boy. Okay, I had to pause cause see, usually my most important disses and notable disses have come from Dragon Ball Z's Tournament of Power while I was rewatching it this year. But this one takes the cake. Happy Hogan looks at Roger's hood and says, "Taste my steel, you vile, crusty onion. Tree-biting miscreant." Do you know, first thing, I don't even know what that means, but I don't like it. Alright? If someone called me a vile, crusty onion, I would not be pleased. And if they call me a tree-biting miscreant, I for sure would not like that. So I don't know what it means, but I know it's a ill burn, and you don't want to be a vile, crusty onion at all. Hey, is that the Hogan? Okay, so is this the Hogan from the future, the one that was at the Christmas party? Because that Hogan is a Purple Hulk. So is that Hulk Hogan, the Hulk Hogan we know from the Christmas episode, or is this a new Hulk Hogan that ain't got nothing to do with the Christmas episode, man? Because he looks pretty similar. So Thor got a gift from the King of Wakanda. Ooh, a vibranium sword? Now that would be nice. I wouldn't mind having a vibranium sword of my own. I'm a little rusty on my forms, I'll be honest. I haven't done any sword fighting or wooden sword play in a minute, but I would still take a vibranium sword. And I believe due to the lore in MCU, I don't think it would be heavy. Isn't vibranium supposed to be extremely light? Like adamantium and vibranium are supposed to be like extremely light and extremely durable, right? Or am I tripping? Is it one or the other, or is it both of them? I can't remember. Yeah, somebody who's still reading Marvel comics like seriously, or historian out there, jump in the comments and let me know. Okay, yeah, definitely. Happy Hogan. Look, Hulk Hogan has the illest disses. He called him a flappy and muddy fiend. A rapscallion. I don't even know what a rapscallion is, but I know I don't want to be one. Alright? And I sure don't want to be a flappy and muddy fiend. Dude hit him with like a 4-piece combo with extra sides. You know how when you get the biscuit and you get one side, but homie gave him like 3 or 4 sides with that. He gave him a dang near family combo. He called him a scoundrel, a podgy, tallow-faced ne'er-do-well poltroon. I don't know what that is, but once again, if someone called you a podgy, tallow-faced ne'er-do-well poltroon, you best be ready to fight, because whatever they said, it was extremely well put and also disrespectful. So Tony is letting us that there are new rules to engineering. It's only a failure if it explodes. Go on and write that down, y'all. I don't know if that's going to work well in your engineering classes or courses or woodworking or shop class or whatever, but apparently it's only a failure if it explodes. Oh man, it was Roger's hood, man. Dang. You can't have nothing in these streets, man. Not even a little romance. Well, I mean, I guess we got a little romance. They locked eyes a couple times. They let us know it was real, but dang, man. Ships pass, Ships pass. And in walks Strange. This is the last 2 episodes. Strange walked in last episode and this one. So, oh boy. I don't know what's about to go on, but apparently it ain't gonna be good. I mean, the Grandmaster, we did have that post credit with Grandmaster was just like a piece of glue or something, or just some nasty goo on the bottom of the street. So, I mean, I guess he's humanoid, but I guess he can take a hit from that scepter because he told her to get a bucket. So, I mean, I guess he's not dead. But anyway, it's sad. But I did enjoy the swashbuckling, the battling, the on guard, the ne'er-do-well poltroon of it all. Happy Hogan was awesome. Seeing Red Skull was cool. I did enjoy this episode, man. I thought it was cool. I think right now this is probably my number 2 of this season. Dug it a lot. And it's time to talk about 1602 down in them comments. Holla at me, I'm gonna holla at you right down there. NERD, SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, podcast, all that jazz. And until the next time that you have to go back to the 1600s, all right, and then find a forerunner and send him or her back wherever they got to be to say, everybody, we're just saying peace.